is all this white crap? Alright, I'm going to do some miscellaneous things to the car. Oil change. I want to wrap the lower radiator hose. There's a wire dangling under the car that I'd like to tie up to keep from having any issues at the drag strip with the infrared beams when you stage the car. And there's some other things that I can't think of right now, but we'll do in this video. So follow along and thanks for watching. The weather app on my phone says it's 22 degrees outside and it feels like 13 degrees. And in the garage currently it's a balmy 35-ish degrees. We'll get the car jacked up and close the garage up and let her warm up a little bit before I come back out here. Welcome to lowered car life, where it takes two jacks to jack the car up. I gotta jack it up on the driver's side, so it raises the front end just enough that I can slip my larger red jack underneath the K-member. Please take your time during this step. I've preached this before, but it's very important that the jack stands are firmly positioned under the car and the car is sitting on them correctly. You do not want the car to shift if you're laying underneath it.
The f is that?
I'm repositioning the jack stand on the driver's side after setting the car down on it because I didn't like where it was at, and after the jack slid under the factory K-member there earlier, I wanted to be better safe than sorry. About an hour later with the heat on, and we're almost to 60 degrees in here. Now I'm getting absolutely nothing from this, but I picked up this work light at Walmart for like 20 bucks, and it really puts out the light. It's probably kind of hard to video it, but that is a bright light. Alright, well, there's our filter and the oil drain and my adapter for the engine oil cooler. Nothing too radically leaking bad. I mean, shoot, this car does have some leaks, yes, but nothing major. It does look like my oil drain plug is leaking. This is the part that I always make a mess.
Yeah, the damn thing sticks on there, doesn't it? I forgot about that. Yeah, fuck. Or you just drop it in there. Wasn't planning to do that, but I did. We'll fish it out later. And our old oil is draining out. Here I'm checking the engine oil cooler lines. Got it in the oil. Well, I didn't get any footage of it, but I did put a new oil filter back onto the engine. I didn't want any folks watching this to think I'd forgotten that very important step. What a mess I would have made had I not done that. There's the old oil. Nothing crazy, just Mobil 1 5W30 synthetic and a Fram PH 160 filter. Probably telling most of you something you already know, but the oil goes right here. I just remove this cap and pour it in. Apparently I didn't want that to come off. I had that pretty snug. Well, this wraps up the oil change. Woohoo! As you can see, my lower radiator hose right here, it's pretty close to the hot side of my turbo piping, and I want to just wrap it
kind of protect it from getting hot. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is my lower radiator hose, my turbo piping, the exhaust and whatnot runs pretty close to it, and I know that can't be good for the cool water that's going into the engine from the radiator. So I'm going to take some of this leftover DEI exhaust wrap that I have and wrap the lower radiator hose. What the hell, Scott? Sucks. Damn it. Yeah, just wrap it around my hand. Why don't you? When I came out to work on the car today, I noticed this tire looked a little low, and I keep 30 pounds of air pressure in them, which you can keep whatever you want in them, I suppose, because they're race tires. But I'm showing 20 pounds, so I need to put some air in them. My trusty old Campbell Hossfield air compressor that I've had forever and a day. it's loud. Volume warning, it's loud, but it works good. Find a good place to plug it in. On my video where I was pulling the car in the garage, I think it was when I did the passenger side axle seal leak repair the last time, I noticed something dangling down under the car, and it turned out it was this guy right here. This piece of convoluted tubing had hung down. Now that could cause me some problems at the drag strip when I'm going to stage the car. If that's hanging down far enough, it could trip the beam prematurely, or for a second time, whatever, and screw up the timing system. So I'm going to take care of that right now, and that's just pretty easy. Just popping it back in place, and then I'll put a little zip tie on the end of it to hold it in place. We peek through my front bumper cover. You can see the convoluted tubing's back up on the wiring like it was, and then I stuck a zip tie on the end to hold it in place, so that won't be dangling down anymore. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed following along with my simple little tasks that need to be done, and looking forward to spring. Thanks for watching.